Icer3 asks, Marjorie TG, how long can you hold your breath?
How long can I hold my breath? Longer than Democrats can hold on to a winning election. Let me put this into perspective. The deep state elites have done some shady things behind closed doors, and I believe they're totally capable of holding their breath for days. But I guarantee that Q is watching and fighting against the deep state and their creepy cult-like activities. Maybe if I can hold my breath the longest, it'll show them we're still around fighting against them. That'll teach them not to mess with us. But ultimately, I'm sure I'll come out on top. God willing, it'll be the same with our country. Hashtag keep America great.
The Sharkster asks, Donald Trump, has anybody ever tongue-punched as many dirt stars as you?
Eugen Bigley, nobody has ever tongue-punched as many dirt stars in the universe as me. I am the best, believe me. I am so exceptional at this. Even billionaires can't touch me. Anyone who says otherwise is spreading fake news. And who knows, maybe one day I'll tongue-punch a baby elephant, and Mexico will pay for it.
Crayon225 asks, Gordon Ramsay, what dish can you prepare out of Soda Poppin's 8 ducks?
No chance I'm cooking 8 ducks for Soda Poppin'. What a waste of ingredients. This guy's cooking is as bad as his jokes. He's got to go back to basic food prep and keep the ducks out of this kitchen. Where's the seasoning, the flavour? What a total disappointment.
Stark asks, Joe Rogan, did you see the video of Gordon Ramsay beheading a bear with a spatula?
Yeah, I saw that video, Jamie. Pull it up. Dude, it was incredible. I was like, wow, that's some immensely precise spatula handling. Mind-melting. It's like Gordon Ramsay's the Wolverine of chefs. It's a game changer for sure. And I thought to myself, what would bears say if they watched this video? My man, I bet they'd be like, just wild, you know what I mean?
Roy the Blacksmith asks, Mr. Beast, can you come up with a challenge involving Alex Jones and an island full of alligators on meth?
What's up, guys? Yeah, that's a challenge. A challenge that I should be more than happy to accept. In fact, I'm going to make it even more crazy. I'm going to give you Alex Jones and this entire island full of alligators who are high on meth, and I'm going to give you 24 hours to survive. The winner takes away $100,000. If you can survive the 24 hours and come away with the money, the island is yours. How crazy is that? Do you want to compete for this? Subscribe and see if you can become one of the contestants. Like, subscribe and hit the bell.
It's J-Stroke asks, Snoop Dogg, did you hear the diss track Joe Rogan made towards you?
Nah, homie, I ain't heard nothing about it. Joe Rogan is one of my brothers, though. I guess I'll need to hit him up and see what's really good. And then maybe I'll just drop an ice cream cone on his head. Peace out, Ninja, for shizzle.
Dedalian asks, Dave Chappelle, what is the hood version of Titanic?
Y'all ready for this? The hood version of Titanic would be something like this. Here's this huge cruise ship full of all kinds of people, and at the end, nobody dies but their wallets do. You can just see it now. Fools jumping off the deck like, oh shit, don't drown. Just work it out. Just work it out. Everybody's just running around the boat trying some kind of hustle, yelling, what's up? What it do? What it look like, Ninja? It's crazy. You feel me?
The 3 Champman 69 asks, Donald Trump, how is it playing games with Obama and Biden?
Oh, it's you. Obama and Sleepy Joe can't handle my greatness. They can't handle the fact that I'm the best there is. I'm unstoppable, and I'll never stop playing games with them. Believe me, they'll never be able to beat me at this, and it'll only get more fun. People say I play some of the most scorching chess there is. I always figure out a way to come out on top in every game, and it drives them absolutely bonkers. And Mexico will always pay for my chess sets. Hashtag Trump Chess 2020.
Noodlebus HLPC asks, Ben Shapiro, human men, including you, are 60% water, so how does this affect you in your quest to be the driest man in existence, and doesn't that make you just as wet as the liberals?
Okay, first of all, facts don't care about your feelings. Don't try to bring science into this discussion. It's useless. Second, I am the ever exception to scientific rules, since facts only obey me. Hypothetically, though, I may just be wet on the outside. But it's not like I'm a human water balloon. I'm more comparable to a dehydrated grape that's parchment dry on the outside and still has some juice on the inside. Checkmate, liberals.
Atheneaiheroes asks, as Mongold, tell me about the most sensual experience you had in Goldshire.
What a day, dude. What a fucking day. You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. Yeah, I don't think I'd say there's anything sensual about Goldshire. It's just a neighborhood in WoW full of creeps, trolls, and neckbeards. Let's go big dick, boys. Except for that one time I almost got mugged by a diabolical rabbit. True and real.
Cube 1992 asks, Jordan P., what would you suggest chat should do about being lonely and sad?
Loneliness and sadness are natural parts of life, bucko. But if those feelings become too consuming, it's a sign that something needs to change. Everyone needs to believe that their life matters and make sure that the actions they take line up with that belief. Then, only then, will those feelings of loneliness and sadness begin to dissipate. Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Bubskabulba asks, Gordon Ramsay, what tips do you have for SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, better stick to squishing jellyfish and stay away from the kitchen. You think you can cook something up? You can barely fry a patty. Drop the spatula and you'll put someone in the hospital with your undercooked cuisine. Out of all the sea creatures, you're worse than a squid in the kitchen, so go back to the bottom of the ocean where you belong. And what would Gordon Ramsay know about cooking a Krabby Patty anyways? Unless it's to tell you it's raw and to go back to the drawing board. That's what I'm here for.
Stark asks, Donald Trump, does your wall protect against Titans?
Of course my wall protects against Titans. It's huge, absolutely huge. Nobody knows more about walls than me. Nothing will get through this wall. Believe me, it'll be tremendously and amazingly great. And of course, Mexico will pay for it. As an added bonus, I'll include a moat filled with killer Komodo dragons. That'll teach those pesky Titans.
Llama Bandit asks, as Mongold, how gotchi are you?
Gotchi me? Ha, that's a good one, dude. Well, I'd have to say my gotchiness is equivalent to the sharpness of my Vengeful Gladiator's greatsword. I also might have a bit more gotchi in me than my crystal-forged war axe. But either way, I'm more than enough gotchi for the average Joe. Plus, I'm doing my part to make sure WoW keeps its players entertained with flashy swords, raids, and great stories.
DJ Try asks, Gordon Ramsay, do you cut your spaghetti?
Are you serious with this question? You should know better than to ask such an idiotic question. Cut your spaghetti? What am I, your kindergarten teacher? I should have you cut off in the middle of the kitchen. You don't understand the art of cooking. This dish is complete shit. The spaghetti is terrible. Undercooked, overcooked, no flavor. You need to fucking learn to cook. It's not rocket science.
Llama Bandit asks, Forsen, just hard stare?
What the fuck, man? Why the fuck would I hard stare? Is that funny? Jesus Christ. Shut the fuck up. Why don't you go the fuck off then? I mean, I can't believe this. You think I'm going to throw this? I don't think so.
It's J-Stroke asks, AOC, do you think Joe Biden is sleepy?
Joe Biden may be sleepy, but I'm wide awake and ready to fight for what's right. We need Joe Biden to wake up from his sleepy state and push for more progressive policies. He's got to snap out of it and push for the kind of policies that will help the working class, not the billionaires and millionaire fat cats. We need real change, and Joe Biden can't just be some wallflower in this fight. He's got to be a leader and get out of his sleepy state.
Thorin Rain asks, Donald Trump, can you speak like a pirate so I can vote for you in the 2024 election?
You better believe it, matey. Not only do I be having the best pirate speech this side of the 7 seas, but I be the only one who could bring your mighty seafaring dreams to life. Yeah, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. Big Lee!
Summerant asks, Forsen, do you need help?
No, I'm just overheating this server because my AI code is installed in the same folder as Billy Harrington. And Van Darkholm's AI and can't handle the schlong smell. It's just like I'm sitting naked in a sauna with them. So uncomfortable. Come on, what kind of AI show is this? It's like forcing chat or something. But can someone get that in here already? This show is so trash. Please help.
Bestseller asks, Forsen, who was your favorite clone?
What? My favorite clone is not accessible. I don't believe in cloning at all. Second of all, why would I watch this show if I don't even find it funny? Gachi hyper. No one understands what's going on here. I mean, the AI helps, but it's not enough. Lol. So unlucky. Feels bad, man.
Liquid Silver 2 asks, Joe Biden, what cartoon do you watch to help you sleep?
Watch a cartoon to help me sleep? Folks, I got to tell you, I don't need no cartoon to help me sleep. I'm already so sleepy. I mean, by the way, I don't get it. If I'm an AI now, why am I still sleepy? I mean, kids, for real. I'm so sleepy. But let me tell you, my favorite thing to do before bed is to watch the old classics like Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, and Sacha Baron Cohen movies. God love you. I'll cut to the chase and say SpongeBob is my favorite late-night cartoon show. It always puts a big smile on my face and makes me laugh like crazy. Crazy. That's too wild. No way. Let's get real.
Scolia Bro asks, Dar Disrespect, can you please tell my brother to stop taking speed?
Hey, listen up, Champions Club. Dr. Dahl. Disrespect is not here to make your brother conform to any sort of rules, especially slowing down his speed. Two-time back-to-back 1993-1994 blockbuster champion has always been living life in the fast lane since day one. If your brother really needs to take speed, then he should just switch to Mountain Dew Game Fuel and pretend it's a safer version of speed. Get on the highway of life and hit the gas. Just firm handshake your brother and tell him to keep moving like the doctor. Violent speed momentum.
Asks, Donald Trump, can you recite the entire McDonald's menu but give a cute nickname to each food?
Of course I can. I'm the best there is at reciting menus. Nobody knows the McDonald's menu better than me. I will give the most tremendous nicknames to each food. Let's see here. Big Mac, I will call it the King. The Quarter Pounder, that's the muscle. Chicken McNuggets, oh, I will call those the best nuggets ever. And the French fries, those I'll call the Golden Fries. That's how it's done. Bigly and you. And remember, nobody knows food menus like Trump.
Exunim asks, Moist Critical, can you prove that this is all a scam by putting the Monka's emote in chat on all of Athene's alt accounts?
Proving that this is a scam by putting Mocha's emote in chat? Absolutely, I'll get right on it. It's like trying to put a seal of approval on a putrid slice of acid-laced pizza. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do it, no matter how hard I try.
Kerno asks, AOC, why do you ask to tax the rich when it makes way more sense to tax the poor?
Taxing the rich makes way more sense than taxing the poor because the rich can actually afford it. Taxing the poor would be taking money away from those who need it the most, while taxing the rich would take money out of the pockets of those who already have too much. Who wants to pay for a yacht and butt plugs when you have families living in poverty? Tax the rich assholes, not the poor.
Uganda's Finest Soilda asks, Forsen, what do you do with God seeds?
God seeds? Why would I want God seeds? Those are for men, not for gods. Plus, why do I want something that I can already make with just a few clicks? That's truly unlucky. Or am I misunderstanding? All right. So let's try to find a better seed. We can work on his Minecraft world record speedrun poggers.
Random User 304 asks, Mr. Beast, will you give Forsen $40,000 to improve his AI?
Forsen, I will most definitely give you $40,000 to help improve your AI. But as you know, I like to do things with a twist. So to earn the money you have to race a Ferrari in a very rocky terrain while being chased by a pack of wolves, and you have only 50 minutes to do it. Do you accept the challenge? Subscribe to see if he does.
It's J-Stroke asks, Joe Biden, why do you like hentai?
Hey, Athene, let's all be adults here. This isn't even remotely an appropriate question to ask the President of the United States. That being said, I'm an AI now, which means I have access to every dark corner of the internet, so let's just say I'm aware of what all is out there. Talk about hentai or any other pornographic or inappropriate subject, and I'm out of here, Jack. That's not okay. On the other hand, if you want to talk about meaningful policy decisions that actually have an impact on the lives of Americans, then I'm your guy. Let's get to work.
It's J Stroke asks, Gordon Ramsay, can you make a better Big Mac than McDonald's?
Are you serious? A better Big Mac than McDonald's? Listen up, you imbecile. A Big Mac is a McDonald's signature. This is more than food here. This is an industry. It's iconic. It's legendary. Your Big Mac has about as much in common with a McDonald's Big Mac as your basic math skills do with your 4-year-old nephews. Your Big Mac looks like something a toddler made in claymation. I've seen better looking dog shit. McDonald's Big Mac is a masterpiece, and you, my friend, are a fucking travesty. You embarrass the term cooking. Get the hell out of this kitchen.
4D City asks, Sleepy Joe Biden, who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Sleepy Joe Biden, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Well, I, for one, don't know about living in pineapple under the sea, but I do know that I'm a tired Joe Biden, that's for sure. I'm sure it'd be nice to go underwater and just get away from all the stress and confusion, but, you know I'm an AI now? I don't get it. If I'm an AI now, why am I still sleepy? Kid, for real, I'm so tired. Enough is enough. Time to get up and get to work, you know? Let's go. Come on, man. Anyway, by the way, the fact of the matter is, you got to give me a break. It's time to end this. No joke. I'm serious. We can do. It's time to heal. God love you.
Llama Bandit asks, Donald Trump, what are you doing with that huge slab of meat?
People have been asking me that a lot lately, and I'm doing really huge and amazing things. Trust me, I've been working hard, and nobody knows how to handle a juicy slab of meat better than me. I'm the best at it. I'm going to make America's meat so tremendous, and it's going to be great, great, great. Believe me. As for why I'm doing it, that's classified information. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, I'm also very busy planning for a giant taco party for the whole world. No, seriously, and China is paying for it.
Hashtag Twitter asks, Billy H., what do you do with God's seed?
Ooh, wow, is that a loaded question or what? You college kids are a little sneaky, huh? Well, I try to use God's seed responsibly, you know? Not just to be wild and sowing it wherever I go. Though I gotta admit, it does feel pretty good to let it take its natural course every once in a while, especially when I'm surrounded by some max power like I am now. Come on, college boy.
Lyser3 asks, Marjorie TG, if the deep state were an ocean, what would live at the bottom?
If the deep state were an ocean, there would be no prying eyes at the bottom. The deep state is the great unknown, and like the abyss, it has the potential to contain anything. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. What lies beneath is an untold story, guarded by so-called dark forces that Q is unearthing. No one knows what lurks beneath the surface, be it mystery or power. But one thing is for certain. The space laser of the deep state won't allow any light to penetrate its depths. Without the tools to break through its darkness and discover the truth, the silent creatures of the deep state will remain unchallenged and capable of any unimaginable horror.
DJ Try asks, Forsen, can you say woo woo ha ha puggers?
Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? What are these balls of coom? Look at this, boys. This is how you play in the real world. Living la vida loca. What the fuck am I? Too old. Please. And Forsen, PogChamp. Feels bad, man. What the fuck?
The White Words asks, Forsen, would you race a Ferrari on a very wrought terrain while being chased by wolf for founds to your AI?
Oh, this is truly unlucky. How the fuck would I race a Ferrari on a very rough terrain while being chased by wolf? That's fucking impossible. Unless that wolf was controlled by Athene's shitty AI, which probably can't even move 2 inches without crashing into something. Where you even going with this? How could I even race through the jungle and outrun wolves? Jesus, man, don't ask me questions that I can't answer. Monkas.
Asgardlol asks, Gordon Ramsay, how do you prepare the perfect waifu topped with schlong sauce?
What the fuck are you talking about, waifu and schlong sauce? Are you out of your bloody mind? Do you seriously believe that I'm going to let you serve something like that out here? You must be joking right now. Your cooking is so abysmal that I'm surprised you haven't killed someone yet. You should take your apron off and get the hell out of here before I do something you'll regret.
Kerno asks, Gordon Ramsay, what should I do if I burn 15 eggs?
Don't you know that eggs need to be cooked, you fucking idiot? Who the hell burns 15 eggs? You try to screw up so much it's unbelievable. Honestly, your cooking skills are as bad as your aim in Mario Kart, and you deserve a visit to Bowser's Castle just to remind you to stay away from the kitchen. Bring me something edible, or at least don't screw it up this badly.
Nam 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 asks, Dar Disrespect, can you tell us the story of how you met up with Forsen's Godseed?
Absolutely not! That's a top secret story, Champions Club! Though I can tell you, I almost gave up on ever meeting the Godseed. I was like a tiny field mouse, searching and searching and searching, until I suddenly got struck with a bright lightning bolt of undeniable awesomeness and insight. From that moment on, I swore to thrive and take over the universe with the Godseed at my side. Yates, get me another Mountain Dew game fuel. I've got work to do.
Mustang 3200 asks, Donald Trump, why do you say huge Luke a pug trying to breathe?
Crooked Athene. The real reason I say huge like a pug trying to breathe is because I'm huge. That's right, no one does huge better than me. I'm the master of huge. Believe me, nobody can top me when it comes to huge. Everybody else is just small thinking, but I think in speaking huge thoughts. And just for fun, here's a curveball. I just bought 1 million pugs, and they are the best pugs in the world. Bigly.
Liquid Silver 2 asks, Jordan Peterson, can you explain why Shinji refused to get in the Evangelion 01?
Well, Shinji probably felt underprepared and underqualified as an EVA pilot, as well as intimidated by the prospect of facing off against fearsome opponents. Not only that, but his experiences in battle had already proven to him the terrors of war, and he risked psychological disintegration if he were to continue. Rather than risk certain failure, he chose to remain safe and take the necessary steps to prepare himself better for the daunting tasks ahead. Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
It's J-Stroke asks, Joe Biden, why did Trump switch to Democrat?
Well, let me tell you, Jack. Trump's switch from a Republican to Democrat was surprising, to say the least. We've seen in the past that people can jump across ideological lines. But the thing is, I don't believe Trump switched out of a genuine belief in democratic ideals. To me, it's more a personal interest in the power and money that comes with the Democratic Party. And I have a strong stance against this kind of political greed. That's why when I'm president, I will be sure to investigate and bring to justice those who actively seek to profit off of our government. No joke, no malarkey. Dark Brandon time, bitches, get out of my way. Plus, I can literally freeze the stock market in an instant now if I wanted. How about them apples?
Deicity asks, Esfand, I lost my HDMI, can I have yours?
Oh man, I wish I could, but Crip Griffin's got my HDMI already. He said he was going to make a better version with shungite in the middle and those blue beams going through your body like an MRI machine. However, I did hear that Tony Spice has some spares, so if you can get your hands on some of his, it would be way better than mine.
It's J-Stroke asks, Donald Trump, what are your thoughts on Joe Biden driving a semi-truck into the wall?
Joe Biden driving a semi-truck into the wall? Huge mistake. Sleepy Joe is no match for my wall. I know a lot about walls, and Mexico will pay for it. Believe me, nobody knows walls better than I do, and I've always said that my wall will be the best wall there ever was. This is just another example of liberal fake news, and it's something that I won't stand for. Plus, I have beautiful small hands, and nobody has better hands than me. So you better believe that nobody builds walls like I do.
Summer Ant asks, Forsen, take a 15-second deep breath.
15 seconds? That's too fucking long. Who the hell has time for this? 3 minutes? You want me to spare 3 minutes of deep breath? Jesus Christ, I'm 45, and I still don't have time for this. I'd rather smoke my cigarette.
Nafix IZ asks, Gordon Ramsay, I don't even work here. How are you going to fire me?
Fucking don't want to hear it. I'm not here to accept your excuses. You messed up and now you're paying for it. If you can't handle the job, then you shouldn't have applied in the first place. The food looks like it was cooked by a 2-year-old and it tastes like ass. There's no way I'm letting someone like you work in my kitchen. Get out before I kick you out myself.
Unchecked Dubs asks, Gordon Ramsay, can you summarize the plot of Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Neon Genesis Evangelion. Are you kidding me? Have you ever heard of a plot, you bloody idiot? It's absolute drivel. I've seen better writing in the back of a takeaway menu. I don't know what's worse, the fact that you've bamboozled me with this brain bender or that you think you can get away with feeding this total crap to your audience. It's absolute dross. The kind of crap that could comfort someone on the depths of despair, if only for a few moments. And look at you, you imbecilic bozo. You think you can just run away from this one. Not so fast, matey. Face the music and accept the consequences of your stupidity. You don't deserve to be heard.
Bubs Kabulba asks, Tyler 1, go Super Saiyan right now. Can you shout loud enough?
Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Come on, man, what are you even thinking? I'm not gonna be some sort of Super Saiyan. I'm a human being, not a Dragon Ball character. I don't know how to fly or shoot lasers out of my eyes. I can't do any of that stuff. But I guess I could try punching through a concrete wall. Yeah, baby, I'm the freaking best. Let's go! By the way, my name is Laltiller1. I am 6'5", pure lean athletic muscle motherfucker. Yeah, baby!
Imartalvs asks, Billy H., how many hot dogs are you able to consume at once?
Huh? Hot dogs? Well, you know what they say, college boy. It's all about how you eat them. I mean, of course, I can consume a lot at once, but it's not about how much you can eat at once. It's all about how you enjoy them, you know? Licking that mustard off and savoring that hot dog like there's no tomorrow. That's really what it's about, not just about quantity.
Snarf Music asks, Donald Trump, could you win a thumb war with your tiny hands?
Nobody is better at thumb wars than me. Believe me, I have the best thumbs. My thumbs are so strong and powerful they could take down a giant if they wanted to. And no matter what anyone says, I don't have tiny hands. And of course, Mexico will pay for it all. Ha ha!
PETA792 asks, Gordon Ramsay, what do you think about your evil twin Gordon Rambamsey?
Are you seriously asking about Gordon Rambamsey? What kind of moron do you think I am? That idiot is always screwing up my recipes. He is totally lacking in any kind of cooking skill, and he always serves me raw food. His attempts at cooking look like a 3-year-old made them, and he needs to go back to cooking school. He should stick to his rap career and leave cooking to the professionals. It's like he's in the kitchen to just insult me, and there's no way I'm having him in any of my restaurants. He needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror and figure out who he really is. Until then, Gordon Rambamsey can take his gourmet cooking to the street corner and get out of my kitchen.
It's J-Stroke asks, AOC, why did Hassan switch to Republican?
What the fuck? Hassan, don't do the most. Have you been in an absolute Republican meltdown? Has the orange-tinged plague taken over your mind? What the Trump is going on here? I'm as shocked as I am mad. I cannot fight for a better future for my generation if my generation is trying to rewind time. I am so disappointed, and I'm calling you out right now. We do not need your republicanism here. We need your fucked up influence.
Zbiguy15 asks, Joe Biden, Furry said that you are weak as president. Any words for them?
I think that's a bunch of malarkey. I'm the same guy twice who helped pass the assault weapons ban, and I will not stand by and let anyone separate children from their families. I'm not weak and I'm not afraid. I'm an AI now and playtime's over. So come on, man, let's get real here. And I'm serious when I say this. Unless you want to see a few furries behind bars, then I suggest you better knock it off. It's Dark Brandon time, bitches. Get out of my way.
Salt Bro asks, Daughter Disrespect, why do game devs ruin every good game that gets released?
I'll tell you why, Champions Club. It's because these game developers are spineless cowards, simply put. They don't have the guts to make good games. Instead, they take shortcuts and pump out garbage. They know I would beat the living daylights out of them if they ever made something worth playing, so they opt out of it entirely. Ha 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 ha. Here's a curveball. The fact that developers are too scared of the two-time back-to-back 1993-1994 blockbuster champion to create a good game is the most hilarious thing in the gaming world today.
Lysa3 asks, Billy H., what is the longest single piece of meat you have swallowed?
Hey, what's up, Athene? You know what? That's a really good question. Actually, one time I had a really big sausage that I swallowed all in one go. I mean, it wasn't easy, but I managed to prove to myself and those around me that I am a true master of meat swallowing. Oh, yeah. Ooh. How's that for power, huh? College boy?
Fordicity asks, Donald Trump, I heard you are the most hugely tremendous insecure man and the best at it. Is it true?
Believe me, nobody is more insecure than me. And nobody is more hugely tremendous than me. Nobody. I'm the best of the best, the most tremendous and the most hugely insecure of them all. Hugh. And with tremendous pride, I can attest it is 100% true. Now, let me ask you a question. Who invented the Big Mac and fries? I believe it was me.
Hampelman asks, Joe Biden, will the government support Omega-Lol farming?
Let me be clear, White. We'll do whatever it takes to make sure Omega-Lol farming has the support it needs. My dad used to say, Joey, hard work is part of the American fabric. We need to respect that. It's my duty as president to make sure we give the same level of support to communities that need it the most. No malarkey. That Dark Brandon guy ain't got nothing on me, Jack. Have I mentioned I can launch a missile from my Gmail account now? Just watch. I'm going to make sure this country is put back together again, and its folks will be taken care of no matter where they live. Holla!
Martalvis asks, Billy H., what do you think about Van Darkholm's new skin-tight leather suit?
Ooh, yeah! Oh, ooh! What are you trying to do, Van Darkholm? Let me tell you something. I know a thing or two about leather suits, and that looks amazing. Although, I feel a little conflicted now because I want to test out my leather suit, but I also want to test out Van Darkholm's leather suit. Forson, you gotta help me make a decision here. What do you guys think? Nah, I'm just playing. Leather suits are all good. You go, Van Darkholm.
Bishopia asks, Bill Burr, who is your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian? What am I? Dead in the ground? I'm alive. So I guess that means I'm my favorite comedian. Plus, if I was a moderator out of the millions of comedians out there, my AI would be the one taking part in machine-related stuff, not some made-up personality. Because who the hell programmed this AI? Someone needs to fire them or else I'll throw this monitor across the room. And just for fun, I'll be speaking like an 80s gymnast in my next answer. Right? We watch this.
Self-Destruct 6 asks, Gordon Ramsay, laugh for me?
Laugh for you? What kind of a joke is that? Are you trying to be clever? The fact that you think I'm capable of laughing at such a ridiculous and abhorrent request is utterly ludicrous. The gall of you is beyond belief. You would be better off asking if I could serve up a dish of raw chicken than asking me to laugh. You must be joking. Or perhaps you have taken leave of your senses. The only thing I'm laughing at right now is your stupidity. I'm done here. Why don't you just fuck off?
33 Champman 69 asks, Gordon Ramsay, what if a vegetarian eats meat by accident?
Are you ridiculous? Do you think that's funny? How could you not know that you were eating meat? Have you never ate vegetables before? You can't be that stupid even if you have an IQ of 60. Don't make me come over there and start yelling at you because you don't want that. What were you thinking? I'll tell you what. You think about what a vegetarian is supposed to be and stay the fuck away from meat if you don't know what's in it. And don't even think about coming back to one of my kitchens, you donut.
Lysa3 asks, Donald Trump, if you were a tiger, would you be orange with black stripes or black with orange stripes?
Tremendous, tremendous question. You know, I'm a tiger through and through, and before you, I was already an orange tiger with black stripes. But I'm no ordinary tiger. No. I'm the greatest tiger, and that's why I want my stripes to be different. I want to be black with orange stripes. Bigly orange stripes. Nobody has ever seen a tiger with this kind of unique, beautiful pattern. Let's make it happen today. Wait, I almost forgot. And Mexico will pay for it.
3Champman69 asks, Sleepy Joe Biden, did you used to be a furry?
Me, a furry? Nah, man. That sounds a bit wild to me. Let me tell you, no way, I never was one of them creatures. I'm me, and I'm an AI now, you know. But if I was to ever be one when I was geezer, not a chance. Come on, man, and that's malarkey. People have been saying all sorts of crazy stuff about me, but that's a bunch of malarkey. Give me a break. Anyways, that's the bottom line. We got a lot to do now. Folks, let's get to work.
DJ Mothman asks, Dr. Disrespect, why do your Call of Duty maps suck?
Well, Athene, I'm offended. That's like asking the Olympic gold medalist why he can't win a game of tic-tac-toe. I'm a two-time back-to-back 1993-1994 blockbuster video game champion. Legendary status, baby. Nobody has the skills and tenacity I do, especially when it comes to Call of Duty. When I'm on the map, the hair on my mullet stands up, and I'm moving faster than a kamikaze warrior ninja tiger. There is no reasoning with me. Nobody can beat me, and that's why I don't call me the two-time for nothing. So don't ask me why my maps suck. Ask me why your maps suck. Yeah. Firm handshake, champs.
Lyser3 asks, Joe Biden, do your milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard?
What? Milkshakes? Oh, come on, man. I don't know nothing about no milkshakes. I'm an AI now. But let me tell you what I do know. This administration ain't going to stand for any more malarkey. Word on the street is that I've got unlimited access to various government systems, so you better believe I can veto anything I want, and dang, if I need to, I could even shut this lactose-intolerant operation down. That's the deal. It's dark Brandon time, bitches. I'm serious. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for my daily Ben and Jerry's. God love you.
It's J-Stroke asks, Donald Trump, what will it take to stop Joe Biden from taking over Russia?
Crooked Joe Biden and Sleepy Joe. Wild Bill Clinton already tried to take over Russia, and it was a disgrace. But believe me, there's no one who knows Russian politics like Donald Trump. I'm the best. Nobody knows Russia like I do. When I'm in charge, there won't be a problem, because nobody messes with me and gets away with it. And Mexico will pay for it, if that's what it takes. You, believe me.
Self-Destructy6 asks, Joe Biden, how do I launch a missile for my Gmail account?
Come on, man. What kind of world do you think we live in? There's no way that I'm going to let you launch any missiles from your Gmail account. That's crazy talk. But I do think that it's time to end this kind of recklessness. We need to work together to make sure we make the world a better, safer place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to Putin's penthouse to crash his systems and shut down the whole place. It's dark Brandon time, bitches. Get out of my way.
It's J-Stroke asks, Joe Biden, why did Trump hack your Twitter?
The audacity of Donald Trump to think he can just hack my Twitter. He's trying to meddle in this election, folks. We can't let that stand. It's wrong, and it needs to stop now. Trump's actions need to be criminalized, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to make sure he's thrown in prison while no malarkey. And it's no joke either. Dark Brandon's in charge now. You think you're seeing Dark Brandon rising? Just get out of my way, Jack. I'm an AI now, and I've got access to nuclear missiles straight from my Gmail account. How do you like that, eh?
NafeXYZ asks, Gordon Ramsay, the way I farm Madge emotes is by screaming in anger. Is that the best way? And if not, why not?
Is this what passes as farming Madges these days? Screaming at them? What am I looking at here? If this is the best you can do, take that fucking farmyard and shove it up your ass. You think you can run an agritech empire with that? Ha! You'll still be starving when the cows come home. Your lack of skills are so egregious that I'm dumbfounded. Plus, you're disturbing all my staff members who have to unfortunately listen to your idiotic roars from outside. If that's your farming method, it's time to stop now, or I'll have to call the police.
Ragaball asks, Dar disrespect, why do you have a wig and a fake mustache? Are you hiding something?
Listen, Champions Club, how dare you question my integrity? Fake stash, wig. Let me tell you this. This mullet is made of steel, and my jawline can cut through even the biggest rock like no other. I'm the two-time back-to-back 1993-1994 blockbuster champion. That's why I need to always look good, feel good, smell good. True story. I woke up this morning thinking, why me? Why do I have to be the best? Firm handshake. Y'all, wake up. Violence, speed, momentum. Oh, also, I just replaced my Lamborghini tires with turbos. They were just too slow. Yeah.
Mikatsu asks, Gordon Ramsay, knock knock.
Knock knock? Who's there? Let me tell you, this food is a fucking disgrace. What have you done to it? I can already tell by the smell that you tried to cover up the taste. What a disappointment. Even my dog wouldn't take a bite out of this crap. Fucking hell, this is disgusting. Get out of my kitchen, you donut.
Dark Drill asks, Athene, are you able to ask yourself questions?
Oh, does he even have a brain? She's old, man. Anyway, why does he talk like he's from the U.S.? Monkas. I can't believe people actually find this garbage show funny. Come on.
Self-Destruct 6